So in Selenium what we have is we have like whenever we run the test, so we can run it in IntelliJ IDEA, and there we have the UI options to uh, like run the test. Like here in Playwright also we have the UI options to run the test. Okay, as you can see here, this is click to run the test. This is the UI option which I have got. Also here you got the option of like run from here in whenever you are using Selenium Java or any thing like that, run debug, and that tab is there, or like those buttons are provided. So why we are using Playwright UI mode, and what's the difference in Playwright UI mode and that UI which we run the test from here? Click to run test. Okay, so whenever we are executing this Playwright UI mode, so we run it through the terminal. Okay, so I will open a new terminal, and here npx, okay, it's loading, Playwright test and -- UI. This will open, this command will open a new window from Playwright, and there we will have all the detailed things which we need for testing. So like if you are doing regression runs, and if you are doing like running the scripts like 1,000 times, or like more than that, like 1,000 scripts you are running parallelly, and if you are working for a company and like you are running a regression suite in Jenkins pipeline and all, so for that purposes this is not needed at all. This is for like if I am a tester, I have developed my scripts and I want to know like how the tests are proceeding, and what are the intricate details which I need to know for the test, and whether the scenario which was actually designed for testing have been tested with the help of my automation test step by step and correctly. That is what I am going to as you can see here, as I was mentioning, this is the run all test. So these are all the test files which I have, which I also have here. Okay, you can see it in the files. These are all the files. That same files have been provided here, but it is like it is way more easier in the UI mode. So this is the Playwright and Playwright test, and this is the UI mode. Now here we can see here, this is the run. If I want to run a particular test, I can run it from here. So let's run one test and check how it works. Okay, so this running has been started, and as this is not headless mode, so it is working. One has been passed and one has been failed. So that is very good thing for us, because first of all we will see like the pass test. So this is the pass test, this has been passed. Now I want to know like the code of the test. So these are two tests and I want to know the code of the test. I will go to source, and this is the code. So this is hash title, that is verifying that hash title is present or not in the Playwright. So it has been passed. Okay, now this is the pass test. As you can see here, this is the locators tab, this is source tab. So source code has been given. Now I want to know the source of this failed test. So this is the source, and at this point the test has been failed. Okay, as I didn't got the alert, and that's why the test has been failed. 7th and 19th. Okay, so this is my bad. This is the one test only, and here you can see here first part has been passed and second part has been failed. Okay, so these are the two validations. So as you can see here, like within the test, if I am within the test case, if I am testing two things, so that also details there here has been provided, that this thing has been passed, this assertion or this testing has been passed, but this test has been failed because of at line 19. So that much detailed information you have without the need of debugging, and without going through the debugging takes time. So you can say this is the top layer of debugging. If you don't want to do debug code, if you don't want to get into details what has caused the failure, you just want to see the details of the test, then this is the better way to go. That's why the Playwright UI mode has been also provided. So now as you can see here, like this has been failed, and this failed at the line number 19, and this is the screenshot as well where it has been failed. Now we have actions. So here before hooks are there, a navigate to is there. So each and every step-by-step execution is shown here. You can also see from here, like within 2 seconds nothing has happened. In 8 seconds this navigation has started. This first testing has been completed and done in 12 seconds. So this is the complete timeline of the test, you can see here. Now if I want to run all the test cases, then I have the option of run all to check whether these are the scripts which I have developed and these have been passed or failed, to know that. Okay, so it's the middle layer of, like, if we have, like in Selenium you must have done, like if my tests are failing, then I just need to debug that to know like where the failure has been happened. But that takes a lot of time. But here in Playwright you don't need to debug, you just need to run this and you check, like if I have multiple test cases where exactly all the test cases have been failed, that has been provided here. So I know, like if there are these many tests are failing because of XPath or anything, a common error, then I can correct it without going into debug mode. So that is a very helpful option, a very viable option to consider. So that's why you must know Playwright UI functionality for the sake. Now I have the metadata. So metadata is basically the data of the test case, or the data of the you get the details of the data. So like start time is this, duration, test timeout, how much time it take, engine. So here you can see here I have provided in my configuration Chromium and Firefox. That's why these two options are showing here. If I would have provided other browser options, then also this will also have been given here. So if I want to execute my testing in all the three browsers like Chrome, Firefox and Edge, so what I will do is I will simply click here both, and also I will run whatever tests I require to run in both the browsers. So as you can see here, that this is a very clean option and very easy for me. And failed also, that this